Well, really excited that we played well, came out with a win. I had some concerns going into the game. First game after a loss, wanted to see how we would bounce back, but also Colorado State can make threes. They spread you out. They can pull your bigs out of the paint. So I didn't know defensively how we would react to that, and proud of our team. They shot a lot of threes, obviously, but I think they had to rush a lot of those. So I thought our defense was solid enough to get us a good win.
Gene?
Kellie, do you think the team was prepared for your reaction after Sunday's loss? Because talking to the players, it doesn't sound like they were prepared for what they saw from you on Sunday.
Really?
It's kind of just maybe just a sense that we kind of got from their answers.
Did they think I was, what, really?
They were scared. They seemed
They were
scared.
scared. They were a little nervous?
Yeah.
Good. Good. That makes me happy. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I told them, look, I don't take losses real well. I don't deal with it well. It was the first time we had to deal with that, and I made sure they knew that. And I just felt like I needed to be upfront with them and tell them that I don't handle it well. And I want to make sure that we never making excuses no matter what happens. If we lose a game, that's not a good thing. And I think they obviously responded well to that.
Corey?
Kellie, I just want to get your reaction. Renee Davis, 46th Lady Vol to cross 1,000 points. What was your reaction to that?
Yeah, really excited for Renaya, and obviously she is a talented basketball player. She can put the ball in the hole a lot of different ways, and she's been fun to coach. I thought she had a really good game tonight. I thought she did some other things well too. So really happy for her. Fun to hit that milestone. It's an elite group. It's really an elite group.
Dan, then Steve?
What did you like offensively? I mean, after Sunday's game, you were talking about how it just looked like they were rushed and kind of out of sorts, but it looked like it was a lot better tonight. What did you like the most about what?
Yeah, I thought we could have easily come in this game and played it very similarly offensively to Texas, where I thought against Texas we quick shot the basketball. We had a lot of people open early in the shot clock tonight. We passed some shots up, and I thought in that second quarter we kind of hit our groove. I thought we shared the basketball, we moved it around, we took really, really good shots from there on out, and really proud of our team because I think they were working hard to execute our offense the way we practiced it after our Texas game. We talked about it, we watched it on film, and they really took that to heart. They wanted to be better, and they really tried to do that tonight. I'm proud of them.
Steve?
Jordan Burst had been struggling the last couple games up till tonight. How had she kind of responded to that, and what was the difference you saw in her maybe leading up to tonight and tonight?
Yeah, I thought she felt good going into the game. I thought she had a lot of energy. She's gonna, I think you'll have, sometimes with freshmen you'll have some inconsistency. So we just have to be patient with her and continue to allow her to grow and help her, help her through any of those freshman hurdles that you might have. So she's a talented player. She's not going to stay in a slump very long.
Any other questions? Gene, then Marie?
Kellie, Jasmine goes 7 for 12 from the field tonight. It's not just that, but they were all seemingly mid-range jump shots. I mean, it just seems like this is probably the best she shot maybe since she got to Tennessee. So, I mean, just what was it about her performance that really stood out to you?
I thought she played terrific. I thought her game was so solid tonight. They were not guarding her. They were backing off of her. She stayed patient. I thought the first quarter she shot a couple quick. The rest of the game, she played the way she wanted to play, not the way they wanted her to play. And she moved the ball, she screened, she was still aggressive, she found nice, easy shots for her, took them in rhythm, and it showed. I thought she was really under control, had great game management. Really proud of her effort tonight.
Maria, then Lewis?
Kellie, a couple of quick housekeeping things. One, how was Jade McCoy after the shot to the side of her head? And then obviously Zay Green was not courtside tonight. I know exams are done. Just wondering if she's already gone home or if she's still around.
Zay had to go home for a funeral, a family member, and she'll be back tonight. And Jaden, she has a little bit of a cut right under her eye there, so we're gonna watch that and just make sure that nothing else pops up, but hopefully she'll be okay.
Lewis and Zach.
Coach, after Renaya scored her 1,000 point that timeout, you think you said something to her. What was that interaction like? And as a coach, what does it mean to see a young woman that you have such a big role in her life so far achieve a moment like this?
Well, like I said earlier, it's a big deal, you know, to reach a big milestone at a program with this tradition. I mean, that's an elite list that she's among now. I just told her congratulations. You know, it's pretty cool to get to do it and be able to be in the moment. A lot of people do it and find out a week later that they passed the 1,000th mark. So it was pretty cool for her to do it right now, and hopefully, you know, she'll put a lot more points on the board this year.
Ben, Corey, and Zach.
Just with Renaya, I know you were busy with your own team last year, but what was kind of your opinion of her from afar, and then how has that changed since you've been able to coach her? And then in addition to that, Jordan talked about how a conversation with Renaya really sparked her kind of snapping out of her streak tonight, or a couple games there where she wasn't playing too well, and spoke to Renaya, having a talk with her to kind of snap her out of that. Can you talk about Renaya's leadership as well?
Yeah, so, you know, I think it's really hard for me to make any assessments when I wasn't here, just watching her. I knew she was talented, you know. But I think just her leadership, I think her teammates really respect her, and she wants to be really good, and she wants this team to be good, and she works very hard at it. She gets in extra. She watches film with the coaches. I mean, she puts a lot of effort into being good, and I think her teammates see that. I think they understand that, and obviously Jordan has a really good person to look up to, and Renaya's pretty honest with her teammates, you know, and I think when she's patting you on the back, it's sincere, and she was really good for Jordan there.
Corey, and then Zach and Lewis.
Kelly, when Jaden went down, it seemed like you were the first person to go out there and check on her. How much do you pride yourself on being that player's coach that can relate to them on multiple levels?
Well, you know, I don't know how much I relate to these folks. I hope I do. I try. Sometimes their music's a little different than mine. But I think, you know, they need to know I love them as people first and foremost. And, you know, I care about them, and, you know, want them to be happy. I want them to be successful. You know, in terms of being out there, I was wanting to get out there pretty good. I didn't know what had happened, but I knew she took a pretty good hit. So, you know, I don't know that I necessarily say I pride myself in it. I just love our kids. You know. It's my
Coach,
family.
Coach, you obviously never want to drop a game, but to do that, and was that maybe a way to hit the reset button and maybe look at things a different way before hitting the road on a tough stretch here coming up?
Maybe, you know, I think more important, honestly, than the win or the loss, I think was the game. The Texas game was important. Win, lose, or draw, we needed that. We needed to know where we were, where we stood. You know, I don't necessarily think it took a loss for us to see that, but we just needed that game under our belt.
Next up, #1 Stanford. That's fun. Both Renaya and Jazz said that they were excited. That's how they described how they were looking forward to the game. As a coach, how do you feel, and how do you start preparing for the next week?
Well, you know, again, we're still trying to be the best team we can be, but obviously it's an opportunity, and I'm excited to go out there and play this team. I mean, they're good. I know they're good. They execute well. They that was our NCAA game last year when I was at Missouri State was with Stanford, our Sweet 16 game. So very familiar with the team. They have a lot of new rookies that are excellent basketball players. So hey, it's a great opportunity. It's the game you want to be playing.
Ray.
I mentioned that exams were done. It's all basketball now. As a coach, how much do you like the opportunity you've got going forward?
So we finish up tomorrow with our exams, but I love this time of year. As a student athlete, this was the best. This was the closest you could be to being a pro. You eat, sleep, play basketball. It's amazing. And, you know, your brain is a little bit less taxed when you're not in classes and studying like you have to in college. So I hope they enjoy it. I hope they enjoy it like I did as a student athlete, and take advantage of this opportunity, because it's an opportunity for great growth for a couple weeks here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all for coming.